Hello you, welcome to Touch Tennis. The GOAT here, keeping it humble, giving you in 2 minutes my 5 steps to hitting the ultimate touch tennis serve. The perfect serve for me is the kick serve, and what that means is getting the ball to kick off your racket and to dip down over the net. Step 1, the grip. Most important part, nothing else works without this, is how you hold the racket when you're serving. Get the V of your hand and press it against the frame of the racket, slide it down. Now that is the hammer grip. It's the ideal way to hold the racket when you're hitting this kind of serve. Step 2, rolling that ball. Your arms out in front of you, line up the logo of the touch tennis ball with the strings of your racket and roll it up and down with your arms outstretched. You want to get pretty quick with this because this is where almost all of the action comes from, your wrist. Step 3, releasing the ball. You want to now practice releasing that ball off your hand with your arms dead straight out in front of you and getting that ball to spin upwards as fast as possible. Don't worry about whether that will fall into the box. Gravity will take care of that, and so will physics, which I can't explain to you. Step 4, chopping the ball. You can hold the racket back here again and get the ball to clear the net with a chopping action. Most important part about this is keeping that left arm dead straight and out in front of you, and then just chopping up the back of the ball. Getting used to the idea of chopping a ball instead of slapping a ball. Remember what we did in step 2 when we rolled the ball up and down the strings. We're aiming to do exactly that. Step 5, serving. When you've hit about 20 of those, you should be ready to go back to step 1, grab the racket down at the bottom, and hitting a full serve. Release the ball, throw it up at least a meter, and chop up the back of it in the full service motion. And that is your kick serve. My pro tip, get on your knees. If you really want to practice this one, get down on one knee behind the baseline and practice everything we just talked about, steps 1 through 5, but doing it on one knee. You can clear the net on one knee. I promise you, once you're standing at full height, your serve will be an absolute beast and almost unreturnable. I think I managed to get all of that done in 2 minutes, and if I didn't, you got to see this for that long.